Hosea Matthews is one of the most quietly powerful figures in Red Dead Redemption 2. Not because he's the best shot, but because he's the gang's heart and its moral compass. He's Dutch van der Linde's oldest friend, his right-hand man, and one of the founding members of the van der Linde Gang. Born around 1844, Hosea grew up in the mountains, learned the art of the con, and even spent time as a stage actor. His early life shaped his worldview. He became a master trickster, preferring cunning over violence, and he truly believes in stealing from those who deserve it, while minimizing unnecessary bloodshed. Throughout the game, Hosea acts as Dutch's voice of reason, tempering his more reckless ideas and keeping some of the gang's nobler ideals alive. He's deeply wise, very patient, and respected by the majority of the gang. Even younger, more impulsive members like Arthur look to him as a mentor. He doesn't shy away from violence when needed, but he'd much rather talk his way through a problem or talk someone into a con than draw a gun. One of the most memorable parts of Hosea's arc is his role in the Saint Denis bank robbery. He uses his charm and con skills to act as a distraction, but ultimately gets caught by Agent Milton. That moment feels like the gang losing its soul. When Milton shoots Hosea in front of everyone, it's not just a loss of life, but a loss of the voice that could truly guide Dutch. Hosea's death has a huge ripple effect. With him gone, Dutch's decision-making becomes more erratic and dangerous, giving space for more ruthless figures, like Micah, to take over his influence. Arthur deeply mourns Hosea. He often calls him a father figure, and his absence leaves a void that can't easily be filled. Beyond his role, Hosea's character is thematically rich. He represents a gentler kind of outlaw, someone who dreams of freedom but not at the cost of becoming a monster. He regrets how the gang has become more violent than they once intended. For many fans, he's the unsung hero, the man who understood the dream better than most and tried, until the end, to steer the gang back towards something better. In summary, Hosea Matthews isn't just a side character, he's a foundational pillar for the van der Linde Gang. His death is a turning point, not just narratively, but morally. Once he's gone, the gang loses its anchor. What makes Hosea truly compelling is his philosophy as an outlaw. Unlike Micah or even Dutch at times, he believes that being an outlaw doesn't mean abandoning morality entirely. He prefers clever cons over bloody violence and sees the value in planning and patience rather than recklessness. This approach makes him a stabilizing force in the gang, someone who tempers Dutch's impulsiveness and guides Arthur toward thinking strategically rather than reacting emotionally. Even in small moments and in negotiating, distracting enemies, or advising Arthur, Hosea embodies the idea that brains can be as powerful as guns. His death doesn't just remove a character from the story, it removes the gang's moral anchor, leaving space for chaos and betrayal to take over. Hosea's influence also extends to the player's understanding of the gang's dynamics. Through his conversations and advice, we see the van der Linde Gang not just as outlaws, but as a family with ideals that are slowly eroding.